Hello everyone, thank you for joining this channel. In this video, we will read Figure 19, TAC Section 120.21, Section E, Section 2, ELPS, Listening General, Proficiency Level Descriptors for grades 4 through 12. ELPS, Listening General. Emergent bilingual students may be at the pre-production, beginning, intermediate, high intermediate, or advanced level of English language development and listening. Following proficiency level descriptors describe observable student behaviors in the listening domain when provided linguistically accommodated instruction in each content area. Language patterns, phonology, vocabulary, following directions, language structures, comprehension. Grades 4 through 12 proficiency level descriptors. Proficiency level descriptors describe the continuum of language acquisition as a student moves from the silent period to discourse. Number 1, pre-production. Number 2, beginning. Number 3, intermediate. Number 4, high intermediate. Number 5, advanced. Number 1, pre-production. With highly scaffolded instruction and linguistic support, the emergent bilingual student can recognize and mimic differences in sounds and sound patterns, match pre-taught content area vocabulary presented orally with concepts, images, and print. Follow simple oral directions by observing and imitating others. Demonstrate an understanding of single words or simple language structures with repetition. Demonstrate an understanding of spoken words or simple sentences by responding with gestures or using pictures or images. Number 2, beginning. With highly scaffolded instruction and linguistic support, the emergent bilingual student can recognize and mimic differences in sounds and intonation. Use pictorial models, cognates, or Greek and Latin prefixes, suffixes, or roots to understand spoken content area vocabulary. Follow simple oral directions with support of repeated instructions or visual supports. Demonstrate an understanding of pattern oral language structures with repetitive words, phrases, or simple sentences. Demonstrate an understanding of spoken words or sentences or simple conversations from a variety of sources by responding in simple words or phrases. Number 3, intermediate. With moderately scaffolded instruction and linguistic support, the emergent bilingual student can identify when sounds or intonation are changed within spoken words. Use explicitly taught content area vocabulary, cognates or Greek and Latin prefixes, suffixes, or roots to comprehend oral classroom instruction and interactions. Follow multi-step oral directions with repetition or instructions in familiar contexts. Demonstrate an understanding of high frequency and familiar language and structures heard in classroom interactions. Demonstrate an understanding of high frequency and familiar language structures heard in classroom interactions. Demonstrate an understanding of short conversations or multiple related sentences from a variety of sources by restating, retelling, asking clarifying questions, or asking to restate. Number 4, high intermediate. With minimally scaffolded instruction and linguistic support, the emergent bilingual student can recognize sounds or intonation in familiar multisyllabic words. Demonstrate comprehension of familiar content area vocabulary heard in classroom by responding orally or in writing with increasing accuracy. Follow multi-step oral directions by identifying key details, deadlines, requirements, or expectations in familiar and unfamiliar contexts with increasing accuracy. Demonstrate an understanding of informal language structures heard in familiar and unfamiliar listening contexts. Demonstrate an understanding of a series of extended sentences or oral discourse from a variety of sources by restating, retelling, or asking clarifying questions with increasing accuracy. Number 5, advanced. With little or no scaffolded instruction and linguistic support, the emergent bilingual student can recognize sounds or intonation in familiar and unfamiliar, newly acquired multisyllabic words within complex discourse. Demonstrate comprehension of familiar and unfamiliar content area vocabulary heard in the classroom by responding orally, in or in writing with accuracy. Follow or restate multi-step oral directions by identifying key details, deadlines, requirements, or expectations in unfamiliar contexts with accuracy. Demonstrate an understanding of formal and informal language structures heard in a variety of listening contexts. Demonstrate an understanding of a series of extended sentences or oral discourse from a variety of sources by restating, retelling, or asking clarifying questions with accuracy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.